chill out. Chill out, guys. Come on. Oh, look, the fire department finally came. See the white?
Yeah.
See the white smoke?
Yeah.
White smoke means what?
Water.
That's getting rid of the fire, the flame. The flame is what creates that black smoke that we were seeing and that sootness.
Oh, I want the fire to begin. What? Don't.
Well, what do we do though? We hope that and whoever's here is okay, right? Let's think about others, not ourselves. Okay, look, we got a valuable lesson to learn.
Continue on Newark Jersey City Turnpike for 2 miles.
Listen to me carefully. And there's people over there, right? Yeah, so what we have to do is right now,
You think that was a car or the house?
that was a car, baby. And what I want you to do is, I want you to understand that, like when you see stuff like that, people could be right now fighting for their lives. Well, it's a highway, and there's a big ball of flames. It could be a family in a car. So all your silliness and all that kind of stuff, sometimes you got to be a little more serious. You're going through your life with no worries, no cares, but there's a real world out there. You know, somebody with this opportunity to maybe take a moment and pray to God and hope that whoever's dealing with whatever they're dealing with over there are okay and they're safe and they're not hurt. You know? Want to take a moment and think and have that moment together as a family. Maybe as a family and just wish nothing but positive outcome for whoever's dealing with that situation. I love y'all. And this is what parenting is about. No one did anything wrong. You understand? Your kids didn't do anything wrong. You were laughing, being silly, and then when you said you wanted to see more flames, when you said that, in my mind, I was like, man, she just doesn't even understand. And that's okay. Someone would argue, why not let them just continue to go through their day, la, 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 la. I would argue that it's not all about us. It's not about us. No. Can you focus? Can you sit properly?
In a quarter mile, keep left to continue on New Jersey 7 East, Newark Jersey City Turnpike.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Say hi, Cody.
My dress.
Keep left to continue on New Jersey 7 East.
Lift up your arm a little bit. Let me see your...
Continue on New Jersey 7 East for half a mile.
That one, if you could zoom in. I've got this one right here. It's like a state. It's like the American flag and the state shape. And then I got this.
In a quarter mile, keep right at the fork.
And this one says 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Mom and Auntie.
How about you?
Selling you matching shirts.
Do you have any tattoos?
Keep right at the fork.
This little thing, it lights up. Let me light it up here. Guys, listen to that. It's lighting up.
Keep left.
Nice. Keep left. Yeah, I'm going Holland.
In
Yeah.
a quarter mile, keep left.
Oh no.
There's an 8-minute slowdown on New Jersey 139 East in 1 mile. You are still on the fastest route.
That sign, so you think this is now taking us Lincoln.
What?
Let me see. No, Harlem. Okay.
It's still good?
We're good.
Okay.
But you saw all that spray paint, right?
Keep left.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. How you doing?
No, I'm still live.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto New Jersey 139 East.
GPS.
Yes.
Real sweat. Bump. Why are you being silly?
Continue for 3 miles.
And you guys, I want you to know.
Yeah, I hope those people are okay. You know?
Me too. We
Seriously.
pray to God that those people will be fine. They will live the fire car, and they will not go to the hospital. And if they do, they will make it out.
Okay, baby.
But you
Click it or
But
take
is it God that we pray to?
no.
So why'd you say we pray to God?
It just said we pray to God. I said earlier that some would argue that this, or some would take this opportunity, like, drop down to their knees and pray to God. And, and they teach stuff like, where two are gathered, things can happen, right? Touch and agree and all that kind of stuff. We didn't do any rituals like that in here. We didn't put our hands we didn't clap our hands together or clasp our hands together. This is clasping your hands together like this. Or you can go like this, praying. And we didn't do that, but yet we still took an opportunity to recognize that it's not about us. It's not about us, and it's not about, the instant gratification of just me. It's about others and wishing others well.
Write down in the comments if you said that they will be fine.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And if you prayed.
So just because a person might not pray the traditional prayer doesn't mean we don't take a moment and care about some other human. Because we've experienced a lot of greatness from people. All my life I was taught not to trust people. What's the mantra that my mother taught me?
Stranger danger.
No.
I need you to think
I
before you
know.
talk, son.
Jealousy is a tree with many branches.
Boom. Say it again, clearly, concise.
Jealousy is a tree with many branches.
That's what my mother taught me. Jealousy is a tree with many branches.
I remember that because you got a tattoo.
And, I'm not saying that's a bad thing to teach your children, but we also need to teach our children to help others and want kindness and want goodness and want greatness of others. We don't want to see people fall. Even if we watch somebody fall on internet feed. Madison,
Excuse me.
you're trying to be rude. Stop with the burping for no reason. Come on.
It's a burp.
Come on.
I had a lot of
You
burping.
should be hushing. When your father's talking, that's the time when you listen. And if you're gonna bring in, something, you wait for the right time. It's like double dutch. It's like jump rope. When you jump into jump rope, you just can't you gotta time it properly. So time your jokes, even your jokes, the burping part, you can time that better than forcing it out like that. It's just, come on. You can do better. We can all do better, okay? I love y'all. I just thought I'd go live, take a moment. 4th of July. Fireworks. You know, what does the 4th of July represent to you kids anyway? What do you think of? Let me ask. Wait, I want you to take a moment and think about the question. Just don't jump out with an
Cody
answer.
told me something about the 5 men.
Cody told you something
The
about
10 men.
the 10 men. So maybe Cody should. Wait a minute. This is my point. When I say the 4th of July, you automatically thought of something your brother told you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And another thing. Well, when
Wait. So, when I said it to you, Cody, what did you think?
The Declaration of Independence.
You got to speak a little bit better than
I
that.
thought of the Declaration of Independence when they announced of the Declaration of Independence. That's what I thought of when you first said the 4th of July.
And then your sister went to what she was talking about. Does that have anything to do with what she was talking about?
Well, yeah, she asked me what is the 4th of July, and I told her when the Declaration of Independence was announced to the world. Well,
Tell
not
me-
necessarily to the world, to the 10. What are those men called? What do they call those men?
What man?
The 10 men when the 10 founding fathers.
Oh, the founding
Colonies?
fathers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what?
that's what I think
13
of.
original colonies.
But what about the 10 men? What about them? What do you think about?
I think about that how
You got to come up. Yeah. Speak up a little more. Sorry.
I think about that they would usually I don't know, like if the president will come and they will announce them for the Declaration of Independence and celebrate this day as a big day because that's the day they were chosen.
That's the day they were chosen. They chose that day. Which day? Today,
July
just July 4th?
Yes.
Oh, so these 10 men, what did they do?
I don't know.
What do you think they did?
I think that they, like my observation of what they did, I think they had mother and father money and they took their mother and father's place.
They had mother and father money and took their mother and father's place. These 10 men, so you're saying these men were rich?
I'm saying that their parents were rich. And
I can't hear you. I
parents-
can't hear you.
I'm saying it was from their parents or like ancestors.
And what? So you're saying you got a bunch of rich men who are doing what? Their grandparents are rich. They got generational wealth, I think is what you're saying.
Yes.
What do you mean, though? Like, tell me, what does that have to do with the 4th of July?
I don't know.
When I think of 4th of July, I think of fireworks, and then, like, that's all I think of. I think of fireworks, then earlier, I was being stupid. I was thinking of 2023.
What's 2023?
Thinking that this day is New Year.
Cody, you can't keep talking behind the seat, son. Focus.
thinking of
You
New
have to be
Year's.
able to take instruction, you know? When someone tells you something, you have to be able to kind of adjust your mind to, you know, I need you pointing this way. I love you, son.
But then, after, when Cody
Wait.
told me-
Cody, what did you just say? It was all so muffled. You was talking to the back of
I
the
wasn't
seat.
saying anything.
You did say something, son.
Well, nothing necessary to say.
What did you say?
Madison says she was being stupid and thought this day was New Year. So she asked me, what is the day? And I told her.
Oh. So Madison, the way your brother told you was because you thought it was a New Year's.
Yeah.
Like a New Year's celebration. And why did you think it was a New Year's celebration?
Because I felt like there was like so many fireworks, and then you do all this, and then the same color
Wait.
that
You
will
just
wear
said
on,
you said you said I feel like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
But
You don't want to have to say you feel like because or it might seem. You know how things seem to be a certain way?
yeah,
Opposed to you feel like things are a certain way.
That's
So you just, you know, like as time goes by, you'll start to understand the differences in these words, you know, and how the way you say things will represent how people will accept you. Because when you say the words, I feel like, there's a whole group of people that are going to be like, oh boy. Because feelings are not observations. Your observations have led you to think this is some sort of celebratory event like a New Year's. So you went to your brother, which I appreciate, and then he told you about the founding fathers, 10 men, rich, and today's the day that they make decisions.
And another reason why
Right?
that it was
I
a
think
New
that's
Year's-
cool. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's great. Huh?
And another reason why I kind of thought it was a New Year's celebration is because when you're on New Year's, that's the same colors you wear.
The red, white, and blue on New Year's.
Yeah.
Right. And so you're wearing your red, white, and blue. Today's date is a date that's supposed to represent the 4th of July, which is the independence of America from another place on the other side of the world.
Excuse me?
Yes.
If you're not in America, would you celebrate July 4th?
I would celebrate the independence of that country. Every country has their own independence day where they was able to fight from whatever oppressor they had. Everyone has an oppressor. It's just like in the animal world.
Excuse me, Dad?
Yes.
Isn't it like in China or Japan they're going to have the 4th of July, or they already had it?
China
Or Japan?
or Japan, do they have, I'm sure they have their, it's not on the 4th of July. It's their date. Whatever date they,
But I think they already had it.
their
Because you
their
remember that
Independence
day?
Day.
Man's talking about New Year's. How
Yeah, they just had a New Year's. Yeah, they just had a New Year's.
Yeah, because when we went to go get our ears cleaned that day, there was fireworks. There was all these fireworks all over.
Right. True. Okay. But I like the way you helped your sister kind of understand that it wasn't New Year's, that it has something to do more with men opposed to the time the earth goes around the sun kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And yeah, I like that. I like you two to kind of get with each other and try to figure out things. And then you come to your parents and then we'll help you understand that today is the day that America got independence from the big bad wolf of the times. And
What was that?
the big bad wolf of the times was the
Blow
British,
your house down. No.
England,
British.
the British, the ones that make the tissue.
The Britain. The one who makes tissue.
They make the tissues.
The British.
British.
And Britain.
And Britain, yes.
And Britain. Because Britain makes tissues. And you don't be good. You don't get no tissues.
Can
The tissues for you.
you do an accent, Cody?
Oh, do the Indian one. Yes, do the Indian one.
No,
Yes.
no.
Do.
That's okay, no big deal.
Should I do the
Yes.
Indian one?
No, dude, you shouldn't look for, I asked for
Come
one
on.
and you
Cody's
have
gonna
all
do
the
one.
opportunity to make the choice.
Let me do it.
Life is full of choices.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
And then here it is, the choices are representative of timing. So if you don't move at a certain pace, we move on to other subjects. Life is funny like that, man.
Yeah.
The guy who, it's like when you're in a boxing ring. It's the guy who gets the first punch off that usually leads the way. The guy who's waiting, even though there have been many, many amazing counterpunchers in the world of that sport, and the counterpuncher, of course, is the one who waits to get hit and then responds with amazingness. I love you, kids, so much.
Okay.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
And I'm glad we have these little moments, because it's so important for you guys to understand the power in taking a moment and thinking of others.
Absolutely.
Taking a moment and hoping and wishing the best for others.
Yeah.
Because this world is going to push you to just believe that at every turn is hatred, but it's not true. At every turn, there's an opportunity to make a connection.
And it can be positive.
Exactly.
Instead of negative.
Because it's not where you're at, it's who you meet along the way.
Yeah.
principles. Like, remember the principles they used to instill in you in school? Integrity.
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 Integrity is
what is
honesty.
Honesty.
Integrity is
Oh wait, I want to say it. Integrity is when you like well, let's say the teacher integrity to not do it. Somebody
In 1.5 miles, take exit 5 on the left toward Canal Street.
Okay.
Integrity is when you basically so there's integrity, community, hard work, and service.
Oh. You had to tap into your memory real quick, right? Take a moment.
I was like, wait a minute.
Exactly. You see how
I knew that mom saw me. I was like, wait.
I saw you too. I'm looking through the review. I
I
saw
had to
you.
tap in and remember. I had to go and I said that. Like, humility, hard work, and service. So integrity, integrity, and humility, hard work, and service.
Integrity, humility, hard work, and service.
Now look, they'll be able to see it right now.
Now, what do those things mean?
Humility means
What? Go
Right,
back.
put your-
Integrity.
integrity means that so if someone that means if an adult is not looking or anyone's not looking, then you do right, even if no one's looking.
That's right.
That's what I just said.
That's right.
Hard work means put in the work you need for your education.
Right.
Service means to help others at all times and
GPS signal lost.
at all times, right?
Service? Yeah. Service is.
Actually don't know what humility means. What does that mean? Like to be kind?
Yeah, and to be humble. And to not like be very braggadocious and boisterous and loud and look at me. You know, it's good to be humble and just, you know,
Yeah.
every moment is not, you don't have to be alpha.
We all
And,
flashing like, look at me, I got these new Nikes.
yeah. Yeah, you don't have to be also, you don't have to scream alpha, you can command alpha. Alpha is also
Like, you don't have to
what you
walk around
represent.
tough.
It doesn't, exactly. Those
You
guys
need to
that
be
walk
tough
around
and
tough
kind.
are
You're
more,
not tough.
they're more insecure than anything else. Most tough guys you'll meet are so insecure, they just want to hug. Some of the most dangerous people in the world, if they just got some more loving and little hugs, they probably wouldn't have turned out the way they did. Possibly. What do I know? Just a guy trying to make it.
In 1,000 feet, take exit 5 on the left toward Canal Street.
I almost forgot where I was going just now. Nice. That's a nice little turn.
Downtown, uptown, ice cream is good.
Ice cream is good.
There's a time when our daughter don't want ice cream.
There's a time when she doesn't want ice cream. You know what I think about when I think of the 4th of July?
Yes. What do you think about?
Maybe we should ask Mom first. What do you think about when you think of the 4th of July?
I think of the lies I've been told.
What? Uh-oh. All right. So calm down. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. I'm teasing you. Go for it. What do you think of? Seriously.
The lies, you know, of the land being discovered by the 13 colonists, which our son was talking about.
What do you mean discovered?
that guy
So you're
saying?
saying that when you think of the 4th of July, you're
It's
not...
us being independent, breaking from Britain of
Yeah.
land that was founded.
You don't think about that.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, what are you saying?
I just think back to we're celebrating people who falsely found us. You know, it's just
We are celebrating people that falsely found us.
Yes, I agree.
Falsely found us? What do you mean falsely found us?
false. It's not true. America was not, found. America.
Was stolen. The Indians were here, and then
Oh, you got red light.
Columbus
I
came,
said
you
red
got
light,
red
babe.
light.
and
I'm
just
sorry.
came and killed them all and took their land, right?
All right, Cody, I want you to let your mother talk. I don't need you. She don't need out. You saying, what are you saying, my love? What are you saying, baby?
I'm saying that I think that it's all lies. I think of our independence. If we were already an operating nation, we don't need to celebrate any independence. So it's like,
What do you mean
and
we're an already operating nation?
the people that were here, the natives, the Indian, the Aboriginals,
Like
whatever,
like the black
whatever
people,
you
like the
wanna
Moors,
label them.
like the Moors and the
Yes.
Indians and all that
Mhm.
stuff. What are you saying that the 4th of July represents what? Taking of that land from these people?
Represents celebrating independence being discovered.
Exactly, but don't you do know that every nation has their interpretation of that independence, where they broke
Yeah,
away.
we're all lied to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is part of
Yes.
necessary. Baby, let me just tell you, if it didn't go down the way it went down, we wouldn't be in this car right now.
Yes, that's true.
If it never went down the way it's gone down, we wouldn't be here.
There will be no YouTube, no nothing.
We don't know that. It'll be whatever that would have been.
Exactly.
But what's certain is right here, right now, the present. So whether they give us whether they give us this what's the word for it?
We can still
This
be-
idea of independence and this idea of fighting for this against or for something.
Yeah.
I don't think about that when I think about America. You know what I think about America? I think about I'm sitting in a car with the woman that I love for 17 years. Okay? Or we've been together 17 years, so I've been in love with her for 16. Well, not in love with her, but I love your mother, and I've fallen in love with your mother like at least 2 or 3 times throughout that process. Because that's the way humans are. Men fall out of love with women, and then they got to do things like take trips and spend time alone with each other. They have to make love. They have to do all these different things, and they kind of fall back into love with each other. And you have to understand this reality. And that's why most men leave the women and they go get new women. I know I don't have to do that. I don't have to leave my woman and get another woman so that I can feel better at a particular time. A lot of time it's just you gotta you gotta respect the person you're with, basically, right? So I'm with her, that person, and I'm also with you guys, my kids. You guys are my pride and joy. I love y'all so much. And I have to recognize that a guy like me in any other part of the world might not be so lucky. Might not be so. Me being here in this country, all those things that happened, all of the genocide, all of the killing, all of the fighting, all of the wars, all of the lies, like your mother said, still has me here right now with y'all. And I'm thankful for America. I'm thankful for this country. I'm thankful for this opportunity. I am so thankful that I am here right now, present in this country. So when I think of the 4th of July, I say thank you. Thank you for what happened.
Thank you, hallelujah!
If it wasn't for what happened, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, we would be headhunting topless in the jungle.
We don't know that. We might be having plane rides to the moon every weekend. A lot of this control structure and all the way that things happen because they are slowing us down mentally, in all kind of the dynamics. We're not thinking, we're not loving, we're running around hating. If we move forward with a lot more love, we be able to the speed of travel has not changed in United States of America, in the world, has not changed in 50, 60 years.
Yep.
It's still the same. It's like, look at an air conditioner. This air conditioner is exactly the same from 50 years ago. Only thing that's changed is the front. It looks all pretty and they make it look nice, but it's the same technology. Exactly. So just imagine how much further we can go if we was thinking in this way. So I'm not saying that we wouldn't be here and that we'll be some part of some jungle system without any way of putting things together. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that
This is love.
oh, there she goes.
What you saying?
What I'm saying is that you and I, kids, Mom, we have an opportunity here. You understand? We have an opportunity. America has made that possible for us. And we have to be thankful. And we have to show humility. We have to show humility. That means we have to be humble. We don't have to be flashy. We don't have to be outrageous, loud, tacky. We can be thankful. And we can still stand up and hold our heads up. I love y'all.
Let me too.
Are we in Times Square? Dad, are we in Times Square?
No, baby, we're not in Times Square. We're in Soho.
Oh.
Where the girls walk like that girl right there.
Mm-hmm.
I see you.
I remember when all these people were stealing. Oh, that's yours!
This poster here is interesting. Oh, I can see that. Go outside of the door.
Look at this building with all these white lines going down.
Yo, I like your N-Train shirt. That's fire. Oh, okay, cool.
NYC.
See, I let him know. I see you. He went to like a whole computer breakdown of like, oh wait, yeah, this is you know, he went there. But you know, you gotta recognize these NPCs. Come on, you gotta give them respect.
Oh, look at this.
You don't know what Easter egg is underneath that door or on that wall in that video game of life. Nah, I'm playing. Good job, Cody. Boom. You are appreciated. tuning into this channel, small channel on YouTube, about a guy who's just trying to do the right thing, letting the ego go and trying to be the best that I can be for the two back here and for her right here.
Mom, they can't see my
Hi. Mhm. Sorry, I was distracted by the luxury around.
By the luxury what?
That Fendi bag was captivating.
Right.
The gift bag. Thank you.
Love you.
Hey!
Turn it off so we can see Jordan. Wait, right there's good. Wait, look.